So I actually have made just under $20,000 now.
In 5 weeks.
Yeah,
Your first 5 weeks, you've made close to $20,000. That's incredible. That's incredible. And
it
how
really
does
is.
that feel to go from struggling, doesn't work, to all of a
Um,
sudden 20K in 5 weeks?
okay, well, this is an interesting thing that I don't think you see a lot of people talking about, and I am really, really happy to talk about because that's what I always wanted to know when I see people like making lots of money. I'm like, but what does it feel like?
Hmm.
So because it's all very, happened for me in a very, very short space of time, I guess one of the main things is my mind and brain and worldview is still catching up to that.
Hmm.
One of the fantastic things about joining your business, David, is that we become accustomed to seeing people receiving $2,000 payments every day, if not several times a day. So I believe it actually does a really good job of rewiring our thinking to begin with, and we become accustomed to it, and then we start to begin to expect that ourselves.
Hmm. So your
So that's
first
a really,
5 days already got $2,000.
yeah,
And out of the 20,000 that you've made, because a lot of people are
yeah,
watching this right now thinking, I know that there's programs out there where it's 20,000 in sales or something, and you get to keep a small portion of it.
no.
Tell people how much actually do you get to make from all the commissions that you.
Yes, that's a very, very good point because I have seen inferior businesses, and it turns out they've actually spent a lot on ads and things. This is actually profit. Like I haven't actually spent any money.
So you actually made $20,000, close to 20,000, with no ads, no like free traffic. Incredible. Incredible. And let me ask
It's
you, what
phenomenal.
what actually made you like, how was this program when you saw this? What was different about this than all the other stuff that you've seen out there?
Yeah,
Because I'm sure that there's thousands of other programs. And this one is
yeah,
different. So obviously I can sit here and talk about it all day, but I want the users to hear it from someone who's
yeah,
actually joined.
yeah. I have some very, very good points on that actually, David. Um, So I think it's also like really, really pertinent to tell everybody as well that not only did I make that first 2K in 5 days, I actually made $6,000 in the first 9 days. Like
Hmm.
that's just amazing. So
That's what most people make in a month. Like,
yeah, yeah, exactly. The other thing as well, and yeah, there's some points I'll bring up later as well, but in answer to your question, what makes this actually an unbelievable program? First of all, it's got an amazing community of positive people, mentors, culture. It's got an extraordinary culture of being very, very progressive, lifting each other up in the community, which I really, really love.